hello to anyone who is re-watching the live stream, because I doubt anyone has joined quite yet. But I am back. Still got a little bit of a sore throat, but nothing too serious now, so I actually have a voice again, which is nice. So I realize that since I haven't uploaded in a bit, it might take a little bit for people to join this one, but that is okay. Nothing to worry about. Okay. There we go. Gonna add the music and then I'll put up my pop-up chat. Then I can see everybody once they join. There we go. It is starting to work, I think. Welcome to the stream, whoever just joined. Glad to have you here as always. There we go. Oh, looks like the person actually left. That's okay. Oh, hey Jim Bob. Am I going to do guess the Lego build? Hopefully. Not quite yet though, because at the moment there is a total of one person here right now. So, but hopefully later, that is the plan. Although now that I think about it, where did I put my cards? I'll find them when I need. Oh, there they are. I do have my cards for Guess the Build, so hopefully we'll be able to do it today. But in the meantime, start working on the next build. I didn't plan very much then, because I haven't done any content in a while, so I've got a lot to catch up on. Let's see. There we go. I've been wanting to make a custom Lego Minecraft Mumbo Jumbo. So that is on my list of things I want to do. Might do a build around that. And I also need to catch up on custom minifigs, because all my custom Lego minifigs have been released as of today, so I need to make at least another 4 of them. Might actually work on that too. We'll see what we get up to today. Let's see. I was about to grab something else. I'm losing my brain right now. Hey, Go Play Outside, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Okay. Jim Bob, you like my custom brick head? Thank you so much. It's one of the few builds from the Daily Build series that I've kept. I've got this and my flintlock that I made. Those are the 2 builds from the Daily Builds that I've kept. Oh, and Toothless, who's somewhere. But yeah, so let's get to building. Let me pull up a reference picture. There we go. I'm trying to find a good reference image. Go Play Outside. Hey, Chris, today I decided to try and work on a Lego Roblox Doors set. Doors is a Roblox horror game. Gotcha. That'll be fun. Hopefully you can make a cool build with that. That should be a good, fun build to make. I've never played Roblox, but I've seen shorts from it, I guess. So, don't know much about it, but that's okay. Okay, I think I found a good reference image. Although, I really need one with a pixel grid. I really feel like there should be more reference pictures of Mumbo Jumbo's Minecraft skin. This one should work fine, though. Okay. Okay, this is just an ad for a t-shirt. That's not helpful at all. Hey, Owie, welcome to the stream, and hi, Jim Babalooey. Glad to see you both. Hey, Drienne, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Trying to get a reference picture up, which I thought would be easy to find, but I'm having some trouble. I'll just go based off of this one. Hey Cody, welcome to the stream. Oh, here we go. I found a good reference image. The only downside is it's got a bunch of ads, but that's okay. Although my reference image has disappeared. It's lagging. Oh no. Oh, Owie! And go play outside. Do. Okay. And it's been a while. I haven't drunk a Mountain Dew since I got sick, so it's been well over a week since I had one. I'm surprised I'm not in withdrawals right now. There we go. Oh! It like exploded. I'm gonna grab something to wipe that up. Exploded. I like Mountain Dew, but I don't want my Lego builds to be coated in it. That's a little bit much. Do the do. Hashtag sponsored, not sponsored. Hashtag try not to spill your drinks everywhere. How long have I been live and how much longer will I be on? Well, I've only been live for like 5 minutes. And I'm still recovering my voice a little bit. But I'm hoping to stream for at least an hour or two is my plan. There we go. Okay, now I don't have Mountain Dew staining my table. Okay. Jim Bubble, you can't stay on, I gotta be at work early tomorrow. Gotcha. From when I saw your comment, I panicked and thought, do I have an early start tomorrow? But I think you just have the shift for it tomorrow and I don't. Okay, there we go. I got my reference image. So right now what we're going to start off with is a custom Lego Mumbo Jumbo skin. While I've been sick, I've been on a kick of watching Minecraft Hermitcraft videos. And Mumbo Jumbo is my favorite person to watch, so I'm going to build him. And I kind of have this like dream that maybe he's a big channel, but it would be really cool if he sees the build. And every time he sees something he likes, he'll be like, I'm chuffed to bits, because he's very British. And I'm just like, it'd be so cool if he commented on the video, chuffed to bits. But we've got to make the build first, and he's a big channel. He's probably not going to see it, but it is worth a shot. Cody, I'm currently at work right now, which is why I was wondering, so what... That way I can get back on here when I get home. Gotcha, Cody! Yeah, I'll probably be here for an hour or two. It really just depends on my voice holds up. I can finally go back to work tomorrow, which is great. I got a double whammy of a sickness. I had bronchitis and a sinus infection at the same time. So yeah, that's why you didn't see much of me last week. But I'm feeling much better. Just got a little bit of a frog in my throat still, but I'm feeling so much better now. So hopefully we can get back to our regularly scheduled content, which is the plan. Okay. I always forget how many pixels Minecraft skins are. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the body. And then the heads I know are 8 by 8. So what I do first, whenever I'm making a Lego Minecraft skin, I'm going to show you my certified process of how to make a Minecraft skin, is I get a bunch of black plate pieces, and I make the outline of what a skin should look like. So for example, this is going to be the head, because this is already 8 by 8. Excuse me. And then I can make the body and everything else around it. Now, one thing that's funny is that looking at a Minecraft skin, you think that the head is wider than the body, but it actually isn't, because the torso is 8 by 12. So you actually have to kind of keep the same thickness going all the way down. Now, if you're animating it, I'd recommend, if you want to change the proportions, to go for it, because it makes it easier to differentiate. But since I'm just making a 1-to-1 copy of the skin, I feel like it should work pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we need a 4 by 12, which I think I have. I do have that. Although I feel like I'm actually going to not use the 4 by 12 because the legs are, both legs together are just as wide as the torso. So that's what we're going to go with. Okay. Yes, Cody, yeah. Being sick was not fun. I got very bored, but I'm feeling so much better now. So, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jim Bubblooey, make the mustache 3D. I will make the mustache pop out. That is a brilliant idea. A Go Play Outside Lego idea. Amphibian life cycle wheel display set. It would be an... Ooh. growing from a tadpole to a toad. That would be really cool. I like that idea. I might try and do that myself, actually, as a video. I might steal that from you. And that's from Go Play Outside. That might actually be a good idea for a short, I feel like. Okay. Now the leg, I feel like the legs are just as tall as the torso. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So we actually need the torso / legs to be 24. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16. And we need that to get to 24. So we need to add another... Wait, I think we just need to add a third one of this. Yeah, because 16 plus 8. Yeah, it's 24. Yeah, that'll work perfect. And now the arms. I think the arms are a little different. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, they're also 12. Okay. And that's 12 by 4? Yes. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think, yeah, right now I've got the outline of a Minecraft skin, which I know that from the angle of the camera. Let me adjust that for a little bit. So here's the head. It's going to be upside down for you guys, but we've got the outline. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add one more layer to this to give it strength, and then we'll fill in the detail. Because you always want to start off with the foundational part of your build, and then you want to add detail. That way it's strong. Now when you're doing a display video, a display build, or something that's just going to be on a short, it doesn't have to be quite as strong. Because like most of my builds I make aren't going to be like held by people. However, I still like to make them strong enough that I can like move them and not worry about them breaking to pieces immediately. So that's what I'm going to do, is add some add another layer to this to make the build nice and strong. Okay. There we go. And if you wonder why I always start with black plates, it's just because I have more black plate pieces than other colors. And also, if you can see the outline a little bit, having a black outline to your build is usually pretty easy to not be distracting. Whereas if it was like pink or something like that, it doesn't necessarily blend in with what you're building. So that's kind of how I do it. Owie, should I buy a 330-pound 1/8 excavator? Yes, yes you should. If you're looking for advice to save money, this is not the channel. This is where I spend all of my free money on Lego. Not literally, but that's the message of this channel. Let's see. You can steal the idea, but I'm going to put yours on Lego ideas. That's fair. And thank you for giving me permission to steal your idea. And that's not a guarantee, by the way, because I've got a lot of stuff to catch up on, but I do think making a life cycle of a frog in Lego as a short would be really cool. Let's see. Let's build it like that. And now add that. Yeah, that'll work. It's not quite as strong as it could be, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be, like, able to lift anything, just support its own weight. Okay, so here we have the base of a Minecraft skin. So, obviously it will just be front-facing, not building the different angles. We're just building this side right here. Let's see. Oh, it's $6,000. That is a lot of money to commit to spending. So maybe not. I don't know. That's tricky. Excuse me. That is a lot of money to just spend out of the blue. So maybe. One question. While the meme is still alive, would Lego ever do Invincible sets? My guess is no. I haven't sat down to watch the show. It's a bit too adult for my tastes. And just given the themes that show covers, I doubt Lego would do a series of it. Is it possible? I don't know. It's a pretty gory show. So I'm guessing they probably wouldn't. I've seen a lot of customs that have been very impressive based on it. But I don't see Lego doing it, to be honest. Nice hat. Where did I get it? I got this from, it was a collab between Levi's and Lego. So I don't think they make them anymore, but I ordered it online. I think it's Levi's. Yeah. It was like a collab they did with Levi's back when I was in college. And I generally don't buy like nice clothes. I buy like cheap clothes. But I was like, just this once I'm going to buy a nice hat. It was pretty cool. Let's see. Am I going to be Mumbo? Let's see. Am I going to be Mumbo's old videos and have a chest full of boats and gardening hose? No, probably just this. Though it would be kind of cool. Oh, we'll be right back. That's excuse me. I'll see you then. Still got a little bit of a cough, but that's okay. Okay. I'm going to begin with placing in all of the skin tone pieces. Okay, so the hand is... Oh, wait a minute. Did I do the arms the... Oh, no, arms are 1x4. For a moment, I was like, I did this wrong. I didn't. It was just a weird angle. I cannot sing today. I have not got enough of a voice to sing today. If it was any other day, I would go for it, but not today, man. Oh, wait a minute. That's K-Nator. You both know that I'm getting over a cold sickness thing. You're setting me up for failure. Hey, Troy. Welcome to the stream. Jim Bob, I should do a shopping vlog at Bricks and Minifigs or something. I did one at the Lego store once. Robotham, I don't think so. You were out all day. Well, just because I'm able to go out and about doesn't mean that my voice is back to normal yet. If I sing now, it won't be funny. It'll just be sad. Okay. I do have a couple 1x5s, which would work great for this build. I just need to see if I have... Oh, I found one. I think I have a second one. I'm not a... Now that I've said that out loud, though, I'm starting to doubt that I actually have a... There we go. I do have a second one. Thought I did. Okay. Okay, so the eyes cover that there. And then the mustache... I have... Oh, I placed that wrong. I accidentally made it so that he can't have a mustache. And then it's like the major defining feature of Mumbo Jumbo. So we actually need 1x3s for that section. Okay. Then one like that. Okay. To be honest, it kind of just looks like a creepy face right now, but I can kind of see the outline of Mumbo Jumbo already for the face. So we are getting there. Let's see, Troy, do you remember me? Sorry, I've been gone. Let's see. Do you remember me? The name sounds familiar, but I'm going to be honest, I can't remember which video. Also, Robot Ham. My singing was sad anyway, and Caden said that. Oh, man, that's just hurtful from my own brother. Croissant, I should sing the whole time. I'm not going to sing the whole time. Let's see. Jimbo, sorry, I accidentally clicked off. Did you say you would do a shopping vlog, Bricks and Minifigs? I've done one at the Lego store before. I actually filmed one to do at Bricks and Minifigs. It's been so long, it's kind of irrelevant now, but I might do another one sometime, but I did one for the Lego store. Let's see. Go up outside. Fun fact is I'm designing the frogs right now. I used basic Lego eyeballs for the frog eggs because they look like eyes. That's really smart. That's good building right there. Croissant Mumbo Jumbo. I just joined. Looks kind of mad. Yeah, nope. I am building Mumbo Jumbo. He does look mad right now because I haven't added his eyebrows or eyes yet. All I have added is the outline and then just the skin tone pieces. I'm gonna have to be a little bit creative with the skin Because really, it's just a suit that's like vaguely black and a little bit gray, but it uses so much of a gradient that doesn't exist in Lego pieces. So I'm gonna have to be a little creative with the use of black and gray pieces, but I'll make it work. Excuse me. Okay, but let's focus on... Let's do the details of the rest of his face first. I feel like that would be a good place to start. That way he doesn't look angry, and also so his mustache is filled in correctly. There we go. Okay. And now we just need the piece for his eyebrow. Well, eyebrows. He has more than one, I guess. Okay. There we go. So now we've got Mumbo Jumbo's face is like actually built in, and he doesn't look ridiculous now. So now we're gonna fill in a little bit. He's got a white shirt and then like cufflinks. Not cufflinks. It's that his dress shirt's like poking out from the suit, I think. So that's what I'm gonna go with. There's some white pieces next. Let's see. I need... Where are the pieces? Here they are. Excuse me. And that piece is a little bit discolored. I need to go through my white pieces and sort them a little bit. Because all the ones I've got, not all the ones, but some of them have yellowed over time a little bit. And, excuse me. They've gotten a little yellowed over time, and they don't look quite as good as the other ones. Okay. There we go. Hey Sims, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Great to see you. I'm making a custom Lego Mumbo Jumbo right now. Still in the beginning stages, so not too much detail yet, but we are getting there. I am doing better, Sims. Still got a little bit of a frog in my throat, but I am doing much better. I actually have my voice back again, which is nice, because I did not like losing my voice. Okay. His tie is what we're going to do next. And it's really just... It's a very dark red, so I'm going to use the darkest red pieces that I have, which is this red right here. And I've got a color changing light, so I'm going to hold it here that way a little bit, that way you can see the different shade of red. And let's see, how many pixels is it? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels. Let's see. Cody, I've had a cough for like 3 to 4 weeks now. Hopefully over it soon. It's gotten a lot better. Yeah, there's been a lot of sickness going around lately. It's been crazy. So many coughs and sore throats and colds. It's been honestly rather annoying. I'm very much over it at this point. Okay. Now, the rest of his suit is not just black. However, it's such a dark gray that I'm trying to figure out what I should do here. Because if I use actual dark gray pieces, that's this color. I need a bigger piece to show you. This is what actual dark gray Lego looks like, and that's way too bright. So I think I'm going to go with black pieces. Even though technically it's gray, it's just such a dark gray that I feel like it's not going to... I don't know, maybe it would work. I could try and do a gradient, but I'm not great with gradients. I'm going to go with black for now, and then maybe see if layering detail will help. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. What I'm thinking I might do is go with all black, but then add details on top also in black, but layered. That way it adds like a little bit of texture to the build. Even though his actual Minecraft skin is very much two-dimensional, I feel like it would work pretty well. There we go. Actually, you know what? I just realized I need to do this a little bit differently, because if I build it like this, his legs are going to look like he doesn't have two, like he just kind of floats. And that's not what I'm going for. But this is what we've got so far. You can definitely, if you watch Hermitcraft, you can tell who it's meant to be. But I definitely feel like it can be a little bit better. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that looks better, because now there's a seam. You can't really see it well, but there's a seam there. That way it looks like it's two different legs instead of just like he's like Larry the Cucumber, someone without legs, and they just hop around. Let's see. Hey, Derek, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. How you doing? Okay, so now we can put these pieces away, because now we need smaller pieces to fill in the details. Okay. Need a 3. And the rest of it will be 1 by something pieces. And this is where we can add some more detail and layer it a little bit. And this is where we're going to make the build slightly, not quite three-dimensional, but close to it. I think in video games there's a thing called 2.5D. That's kind of what we're going for here. Still a pixel art, we're going to add a little bit of layering to it. Chris, you should make a Lego fan to go with Mumbo. I could. I feel like something redstone related, since he's like the redstone engineer of Minecraft. To the point where like he made some of the actual redstone for the Minecraft movie, like the concept art and all that. Which is crazy that he got to do that. That's just really cool. Let's see. I think go like this. And then I am going to make his mustache kind of pop out a little bit, since it's like one of the defining characteristics of his Minecraft skin. Let's see. Does he have a... He kind of has 2 pockets on his coat. So kind of add those details. Like he's got like a fancy suit coat. Let's see, any other details? There's really not that much I can add without it being kind of over-detailed. So this is what we've got for our Lego Mumbo so far. I do feel like maybe I should give him like a redstone thing to go with the build. But yeah, if you look closely, I've added some like pieces to like layer that, like he's got a collar, he's got his pockets, his mustache pops out a little bit. But I think a redstone thing, so I'm thinking like have a piston or like a redstone torch or something to go with the build, to give him something to go with him, just because it's a very, it's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors, and almost all of it is black. So I think I'm going to see if I can make something to go with him. Let's see. Minecraft piston extended. I want a side preview of one. Okay, that's close enough. There we go. A sticky piston would add a little green. I could do that. It is going to be a sideways pixel art, so I don't know if the green will be obvious, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, what's funny is that a Minecraft block actually has more pixels than the skin does, but I'm not going to do that because otherwise the piston would be like as tall as he is. Or maybe not quite as tall, but it'd be much too big. So I'm going to go based more on proportion than detail for the piston as well. Hey Alexandria, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think... Can we do it with 10? Let's see. All right, if we can make it the actual size almost. It would be big. Actually, no, that actually looks about right. I think I am going to leave it that way, actually. See you next time, Jim Bubbly. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's 6. Okay, so that's 12 right there. Okay, and then the actual extended part is 4 pixels by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-ish. So we can do that. Okay. So each of these are 6. And we've got that. I think I'm going to actually make the piston a little bit shorter, because otherwise it's going to look really out of proportion. So we're going to do a little bit of modification here. I'm not going to make it quite as big as they are in game. Okay, that's technically just a hint too small. There we go. I'm going to put Mumbo Jumbo to the side for a little bit. There we go, we can put him over here. Okay, we're going to need a 2x4. Okay, so we've got the outline of a piston right here, and now I've got to make it all connected in a way where it will be somewhat stable-ish. Let's see. Let's do it like that for the main part of the build. Then for the extension, we'll just layer these. And I just realized I'm going to actually change this up a little bit and build it like this. That'll give it a little bit easier of a actually, wait a minute. I'm going to go that way. There we go. That'll provide more strength. And then we can texture the build. Let's see. Hey, Darth Ventura, welcome to the stream. Also, thank you, Alexandria, for subscribing. I can't remember if I said that yet, but thank you so much. Excuse me. Go play outside. Hey, Chris, I just finished the tadpole. I used a 1x3 arch inverted piece for the tail and added some slopes to form the tadpole for the tail frill thingy. Awesome. Darth Ventura, in like 3 weeks, I'll be able to work on my stop motion again. You have map testing, so is that good for you? Oh, wait a minute. I just realized who you are. I don't have a stop motion class going at the moment. My classes start in the summer. So that isn't a couple weeks yet, but I don't know. That depends. Hopefully my class schedule should be out soonish. So I'll get back to you on that. Okay. We've almost got the outline of the piston's foundation done. So we can kind of see the shape. I know, I'm wearing a black shirt. There we go. So that's going to be textured to look like a piston. But first we'll add the rest of the foundation to the build. And then we should be good for the rest of it. Hey, Chase the Super Lover, what am I building? I am building... So we've already built the first part of the build. We built Mumbo Jumbo, the Minecraft YouTuber. And since the skin's a little bit simple and I wanted to add more detail, He does a lot of redstone. We're making a Lego Minecraft piston, 2-dimensional. So I'm adding the foundation of the build right now. And since that's a heavy redstone component, we thought that'd be a good idea to go with the build. There we go. So now I've just got to texture this. And we're going to go for a slightly simple texture. So it's kind of like those Minecraft trailers that have like the bare bones texture pack, I think is what people call it. So that's the style we're going to go for with this. Is it's going to have detail, but not like an overabundance of it. There we go. Okay, now I need a 1x1 and a 1x3. There we go. So we've got the outline of the actual block itself. So we're going to fill that in with light gray. Even though technically the whole thing is kind of just dark gray. Although to be honest, I might actually change the outline to black and then have the inside be dark gray, because I feel like otherwise it's not going to... Yeah, I'm going to switch that up a bit. Because the light gray in Lego is very light gray. And in Minecraft, this block is a very dark gray, so I feel like it would look more accurate if I make a black border and then do dark gray on the inside. So we're going to try that. If it doesn't work, then we can go back to this design. But of course, right now, we're just putting a black border on something that's already black, so it's going to look ridiculous until we fill in the detail. Okay, I can put those ones back. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. Darth Ventura, I do have scout camps, so let's hope that doesn't get in the way. We'll see. I usually have more than one class, so we'll find out. I usually do more than one class for stop motion over the summer, so hopefully we'll be able to get you into one of them. Hey Tyler, welcome to the stream, and have a good one, Darth Ventura. So you got to head out, so have a good one. Thank you for stopping on by. I appreciate you. There we go. There we go, that is working. And then next piece, oops, that's the wrong spot. Got my Lego shelf stuck for a little bit. Okay, that's the wrong piece. We need one that's a little bit shorter. There we go. Okay, so that's the beginning of the piston right there. We've got the actual block. Now we're going to make the extension, and then we'll make the actual piston part. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a redstone engineer or an actual engineer. I build Lego. Okay. So we're actually going to have some white and light gray. Let's actually do those pieces first. Okay, let's do the white pixels first. Then there'll be one about halfway through. Let's go about there. And then one about there. So gray. Yep, that'll look good. We've got a layer there. Layer here, layer there. Now for some light gray pieces. There we go. I just realized I did this a little bit off, but I can fix that. Let's have a look at that again. Actually, wait a minute. No, that is right. I did not do that wrong. I'm going to be a little bit interpretive with this build, just because this is a smaller version of the block. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but that is okay. That is not a problem. There we go. Kalman. Chris, I think I'm going to get rest. Not feeling super hot, so hope you can come back later. See you, Chris. Okay, I'll catch you next time. Get to feeling better. And thank you for stopping on by. I appreciate it. Okay, we need... Let's see if I had... This color would be good if I have enough bricks. Only one way to find out. I have just not enough, I think. But let's try it. Let's see if I can make these bricks be hopefully just enough. My computer's falling asleep, don't know that. Hey Jay, do I remember you? I remember the username. The name is familiar. Let's see. Jim Bob. When am I going to do Guess the Lego build? We'll see. It depends. I usually wait till we've got lots of people on the chat. So that will depend. And that's right, Jay. A Technoblade never dies. Okay, I think this build is finished. So here we go. We've got Lego Minecraft Mumbo Jumbo. And then we've got a piston to go with the build, so since he's doing some redstone engineering. There we go, let me hold it back a little bit. There we go. Got the pixel art for this build done. And I think that looks pretty good. I think that'll work great for a short. Stack those two together. Move that to the side for now. Excuse me. And then also, I'm trying to move a build. I know it was a little while ago, but I haven't filmed this one for a short yet. Uh-oh. Ah, my beacon fell apart. Oh. There we go. Let me fix that. Yeah, this is the big Minecraft build we made last live stream. So I'll be filming that after the live stream, most likely is when I'll start on that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so this is the build we'll be putting into the next, one of the next shorts. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Jim, where is Technoblade's crown? I don't have a piece that fits on a piglin's head. So, I don't have a crown at the moment. That is something I would like to try one day, though. It would be cool. But yeah, so here's the build. It'll be probably in a short either this week or next week is the plan. I've still got to film them, so... And I'm a little bit behind on content, just from being sick. And that beacon keeps falling apart. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me, I'm gonna grab a cough drop real quick. My throat is still feeling a little bit tickly. Okay, there we go. This should help a little bit. I'm glad, Cody, that you like the giant Minecraft battle build. It was actually a build that while I was live streaming last time, everyone kind of put ideas into it all at the same time. We kind of combined everyone's ideas all into one. It was a lot of fun to make. Okay, now at the moment, I've got some custom builds ready to be filmed, but I am behind on my Bible build, so we're going to do some Bible builds now. Let's see. Let's go to... I'm just going to pull up my plans so I don't accidentally build a book that we've already done. But if I remember correctly, I'm up to the book of Job is what build I'm up to next for books of the Bible. Let's see, Bible book builds, outline. Yep, we're up to Job. Now with Job, there's a few things I could build, but I want to make a build that actually like shows. Oh, what I could do is make it like a 2-stage build. That feels a little bit loud. I'm turning that down a little bit just for this song. But for this build, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, what I could do, so originally I was like, oh, I could make Job and his friends, well, friends, they're not very good friends, all sitting together arguing. I could do Satan going before the throne to, like, make the challenge. I think I'm going to do Job and his friends. That's the easiest build to outline the story. Let's see, Jay, can I build you? Not today. I've got to catch up on my Bible builds. Cody, unfortunately, I'm going to have to get off here for now so I can drive home getting off work now. Well, have a safe drive, and that probably is a good idea that you don't watch a live stream while you're driving. So I guess of all the reasons to leave, that's okay. Have a safe trip, and if I don't catch you when you get back, have a great one. Jay, where is the cross I built last time? I think it's pulled apart now. It's very easy to build, though. But yeah, I can't keep all of my builds built because then I'd run out of pieces. Even though I have a lot of Lego pieces behind me, I've got a limit to how many things I can have built at once. Let's see. Keep the idea, Jay, of me building you. I'm going to hopefully do a video one day where I do that. I just need to figure out the best way to do it, because I would like to do a bunch of people that I build. But I don't really want people like me sending pictures. So I'm thinking of a way to do it. But don't worry. I've got an idea. Cody, hopefully I can get back on here after I get home and let the dogs outside. Whatever works best. Would love to catch you again, but whatever works best for you. Jaya, only Batman. Oh, you just want me to... I've got Batman. I've got several Batman, actually. Several Batmans. Batman. I think I have 2 that are built right now. Maybe even 3. I have 2. Here, we've got 2 Batmen. We've got the more classic style one right here. And then I've got the new one that's kind of based more off the animated Batman. Which I actually really like this one, because the eyes are part of the helmet. It's not just a hole for the Lego head. Which means you can put all kinds of different faces underneath it to give it different expressions. Which I like. Batman with armor. I don't have a Batman with armor. I just have regular Batman. But let's get to that Bible build. So, let's see. I'm trying to remember what Job's friends, like what their names are. Because I cannot remember off the top of my head. Okay, also, where did my Google disappeared? That's really weird. I feel everything... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I forgot how to open another tab. I'm still getting used to using a Mac laptop. But I will get there. I will get there. Okay, we've got Job's friends, the Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite. Okay. So, first of all, let's get to building the ruins, probably of Job's home. Let's see. Oh, for that build, Jet, I actually made, I have a build of that. Let me see if I can link it in the comments, actually. Let's see. Because the build you're requesting, I have actually done. So I will send you the link to that. Let's see. There we go. If you follow that link, it'll take you to my build that I did for Easter. I think it was last year is when I made that one. But yeah, so I've already made the build you suggested, actually. It's cool when I get a request for a build and it's one I've done. But yes, I have done the Crucifixion and Resurrection as a build. I think I've actually done it a few times. But yeah, so we're going to build the ruins of Job's home. And we're going to use... Dropped a Lego base plate. Thankfully it didn't land on my foot, because that would have kind of hurt, actually. Okay. So we've got kind of a deserty base plate. I've been trying to use the 16 by 16 base plates for these. The only downside is this one's, I don't know if you can see on camera, I didn't buy this one new, I bought it used, and whoever had it previously glued it a lot. Actually, wait a minute, did that glue just come off with my fingernail? Let me see, do I have anything I can brush this with? Got this toothbrush that I use for dusting Lego. Let me see if I can brush the glue off. Did that do anything? A little bit, but not really. Gonna see if we can brush this glue off. I'm seeing, is it working? Not really. Although I should try and actually get the glue off of this at some point. But it's okay. I'm gonna put stuff over that anyway. Okay, so what I might do is just add a layer of sand on top of it. Make it so it's kind of like... Because this is meant to be the ruins of a home, is where I'm having Job sit. Whether he actually sat at the ruins of one of his homes or not, I know at one point he sits in an ash heap. So that can be theoretically where this is. I think, yeah, like that. I'm going to add some details. Don't want the pile to just look like a bunch of squares. I want it to actually look like random texture to it, not be completely flat. There we go. I almost made the ground symmetrical. Ground is not generally symmetrical, so let's try to avoid that. Add a few more pieces for detail. Okay, so that's the sand layer on the top. On the bottom of it, I guess, actually. Okay. So now, I think what I might do is build the minifigs, then go to the rest of it, because I need to build the ash like around where Job is sitting. And it'll be easier if I have Job sitting there. Let's see, there's a few body parts I could use for this. I have been using, whenever I had like Naaman with leprosy, I used a Genosian zombie as the body. Because at this point Job has leprosy. Well, boils. Not exactly leprosy, but pretty close. Let's see, I also have a Darth Vader body that could work. But the skin color's kind of not... Actually, no, that might actually work. Because he's got boils. He's not going to look like a regular yellow minifig. There we go. So we're actually going to use... I'll be right back on screen in just a moment. We're going to use Burnt Anakin as Job with boils. That's how we're going to do this. Hey, Starbricks, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, sorry, I got back right as you commented, I believe. But yeah, so here we go. Burnt Anakin is going to be Job. It's actually kind of funny. I just watched, went to the theaters with my brother and my friend today, and we watched Revenge of the Sith. It was awesome. And now I'm using Burnt Anakin as Job. Okay. Oh, my Minecraft build's starting to fall apart. That's okay. It's not currently on camera, so it doesn't count. Okay, so now we're going to give Job some hair and probably a beard as well. I have a black beard that'll work. I can have a white beard. I don't know if I want him to have a white beard. Although it could work, I guess. I could give him a mustache and hair, I guess. I don't know if a mustache would be the right look, though. Let's see how white hair looks. Now he just looks like Santa. That's not gonna work. Okay. Maybe we'll just go without a beard. I know most of the time whenever we do Bible characters, we like to give them beards. And that might be more historically accurate, but this is a Lego minifig. It'll be okay if he doesn't have a beard. There we go. Here is our Job that has been afflicted with boils. Starbricks, I have the high ground. You do have the high ground. Don't try it. In this instance, Job has the moral high ground over his friends. Not over God, but over his friends, yes. Okay, so we've got Job. Job's going to be sitting here, like, being like, his friends, they're attacking me. Okay. And while we're at it, let's just build Job's friends. And it's kind of, they're assumed to be rich. Actually, I think the Bible straight up, considering that Job's friends, they probably were also rich. And I think the Bible might also just straight up say that they were. So we're going to build his 3 friends now. Okay. I'm going to go with... how do we want to do this? I could have his friends, like, he's wearing black. Because he's got, like, the torn shirt and the burnt stuff, everything. I could have his friends be wearing white, because, like, they're being really self-righteous, so it's kind of like a reverse of what people would usually do, in the sense, like, they're being all self-righteous, and being like, no, we're better than you, Job, we know what we're talking about, to kind of contrast the fact that he's, while he's not correct in everything that he complains about, he's definitely more righteous than what his friends are doing, which is just basically accusing the guy of everything under the sun while he's already having the worst day of his life. So, I'll have them wear white to kind of contrast that a little bit, because they're being self-righteous and annoying. And because they're also rich and braggadocious, they need capes, because capes just make people look that much, like, more powerful and cool. Let's see. There we go. So we've got one torso right here. We've got the all white cape. This one's got a little bit of gold on the shirt, so we're going to add some gold to this cape here, which is a cape from Robin from the Lego Batman movie. There we go. And then we'll add a shiny blue cape for the other friend. There we go. And before we add hats and hair, they need heads, because otherwise we don't have anything to attach that to. So let's grab some Lego heads. And we're looking for really angry looking Lego heads. Not nice kind ones. Let's see. These heads look rather judgmental. There we go. Yeah, it's all these ones with these like mean-looking beards. They look very angry. There we go. I'm gonna put these right over there. Put these heads back. Okay, now time to add them some hair or hats or hoods. Whatever works best for the design. Okay. I do have a white turban, so we'll give the guy a white turban, because he's trying to look all cool and amazing. I think an orange hood with a yellow cape would not look great. Yeah, let's not do that. Trying to see, would another turban look good? I suppose I could give one a black cape and then kind of add a little bit more color to it. I mean, yeah, instead of doing all yellow, give him a black cape. There we go. Right, I'll give him like one of those Mandalorian shoulder capes. That'll look cool. There we go. And then, there we go. That makes him look a little different. Like he's got, there we go. That looks like a different individual. That way they're not all just completely in white, because that might be a bit much. And then this guy can just have hair. He doesn't have to have any crazy hat or anything. Welcome to the stream, MG Guy. How you doing today? As always, it is good to see you. Let's see, who's copying you in chat reactions? I don't know who it is. It's a little bit of a quieter stream today. I think it's because I haven't streamed in a while since I've been sick. So, I don't know who's been doing the chat reactions. You'd have to investigate it. Okay. There we go. Gonna add a feather to this man's turban. Make him look a little more fancy. So we got this guy as one of Job's friends. Then we got this angry looking dude as well. And then angry dude number 3. They do have names, but I keep forgetting how to say the names. Let me pull them up. It's Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, which are very fancy names. There we go. Let's see. MG Guy. Oh, well, alright. Well, I gotta get back to my homework. See ya. W stream as always, Chris. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will catch you next time. Have a good one. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're gonna add Job's friends. And I think I might have them all arguing around a fireplace. That might look cool. And then during the actual video, I'll show the build from different angles. And they're all being like, "You're actually the worst, Job. This is all your fault. You're just a bad dude and you are being punished." But yeah. It's funny because when you read the story of Job, his friends actually start off kind of good. Like, they sit there and they, like, mourn with him for, like, I think 3 days, maybe even longer. And then by the end, by like the next chapter, they're just all yelling at him and being mean and not being good friends. They started off with the right idea, though. There we go. Oh, and welcome to the stream, La La Land. How you doing? Glad to see you. We're building my Lego Bible build for Job. It's just the bare bones of it so far. We've got Job right here. Got his 3 friends arguing with him. And yeah, so now we're going to add some detail. I'm kind of making it as if this is like in the ruins of where one of his homes was. And what we're going to do first is we're going to add some ash around Job. Because he's been sitting here a while and he is in mourning, so add the ash. And then there's also the gross detail of there will be some pottery shards near him because he'd been using them to scrape his boils, which is disgusting. So I don't know if I'm going to go over that in the short, but I'll include the detail in the build for those who notice. Okay, so we've got him sitting there. Got some ash. And how you doing today, La La Land? You can go by Lala? Okay, I will call you Lala. That is easier to say. Ah, my blue screen for a different video just fell over. I'm going to lay that over so it stays flat. Okay, now I'm going to use some black Lego studs for the rest of the ash. There we go. Got some ash near where Job's sitting. And then we're going to add some pottery shards. And let's see, those would be over one of these directions. There we go. There we go. This build's a little different. It's not going to be like a very technically advanced build because they're literally just arguing around ruins. Though I am going to add a bit of a fireplace for them to be like arguing around. It's not going to be an extremely detailed build given the nature of what's going on. I'm still trying to make it look at least a little fancy. Not fancy, at least well done, I think is a better way to put it. Like I didn't make it in just 5 minutes. Let's see. La La Land, what is the minifigure I regret buying? That's a good question. I don't know if I really regret any. Let me look at my collection. So when I got the Lego Looney Tunes collectible minifigure series, I got this character. I don't even know the character's name. I just wanted to complete the series, but I thought it was funny that it was like just the girl version of Porky Pig and not anyone else. Like Elmer Fudd's not in it, Yosemite Sam's not in it. So I'd probably put that as not necessarily a minifigure I regret buying because I wanted to finish the series. But I find it weird that Lego went with that one. And even if people are going to be like, oh, well, they wanted to make sure there was another female character. I know there are other Looney Tunes characters that would have worked. Like that, you can't tell me that it's literally, because other than her in this CMF, it's just Lola Bunny is the only other one. Like, they could have made the grandma from Tweety Bird. That would have been a great person to make. They could have made Granny, but they didn't. And I think that that is a missed opportunity right there. So that's not what I'll answer for the minifigure that I regret buying. Do Five Nights at Freddy's? I've never played the game, so I'm not really inclined to do that. Because I don't know anything about it. Other than there's like animatronics. And I think someone dies. And something about a guy named Gregory. That's all I know. And something about a purple dude. I do remember there being purple. And that's it. Do I like art or just Lego? I have a lot of friends who are artists, so I see a lot of the art they make. I enjoy it. Can I do other forms of art? Not really, but I do like it. So I've got a lot of artist friends. I like to keep up with their artwork. It's very cool. Okay, now time to add some ruins. And I'm going to use these colored bricks as the ruins around them because I don't want it to be the exact same color as the sand. Because that'd be a little bit simple and boring. And we're going to make it like the inside where some of the building of Job's home used to be. But I'm not going to make it that it just goes all the way around them because that would imply a really small building. So this side's not going to have any bricks placed, but the other side will. There we go. so I have a brick behind Job that he's kind of leaning on. Because he's been laying there for a while, so maybe he's like moved some bricks for him to lean on. Kind of like a little chair. And I'm going to add a few more other pieces for detail. If I can find the piece that I'm looking for. There we go. This is definitely going to be one of the simpler builds, but that is okay. It is a simple story. Not in the sense that it's not important, but simple as in there's like... It's not like Joshua, where there's like a bunch of battles. Most of Job is his three friends arguing. So that is what we are building. Is them arguing in the ruins of his old home. Here we go. And I think I might do a little animal like sitting on the side. I think I've got a rat or something. If I can find my animals. Here we go. Here's my bag of Lego animals. I think I have like a rat or a mouse. There we go. Got a mouse we can put kind of sitting here. Maybe I'll put a little Lego stud in front of him like he's rummaging through some trash. I think if I have, I don't know. Yeah, maybe some Lego studs. There we go. Can add some sand-colored studs, like there's been some sand blowing the wind around. Wind blowing sand around. There we go. I can speak English. There we go. Go play outside. William Afton is from FNAF. I guess the name sounds a little bit familiar. I've never played it, never really kept up with it. I know it from memes and that's it. Let's see, do I like Funko Pop? I mean, it looks cool. I've never bought a Funko Pop. I don't really plan on it. I have like a Lego Brickhead, which is literally just Lego's knockoff of Funko Pops. I've got Wally and I've got Eve. Let me grab Eve. There we go. But usually I just make my own custom brickheads for fun, but I don't think I'll buy any Funko Pops. Unless it's like a character I really like, maybe one day I'll buy one. But yeah, I think this build's done. I think I like how this one is. It's a simple build, but I think that's how I want it to be. So we've got Job's three friends. We've got Job right here. Got Bildad, Zophar, and Eliphaz. And if we go around, we've got a mouse right here. It's rummaging through the old house. We've got the ruins of the house around Job. We've got some ash that he's sitting nearby. But yeah, I think... Is it a Star Wars mock? No, but I'm using burnt Anakin in place of Job. Because in this story, Job is covered in boils. And I don't really have a Lego minifigure that's just like covered in boils, because that's really random to have. But I have burnt Anakin, so I used Anakin as Job, which is ironic because I saw Revenge of the Sith today in theaters. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, so I used Star Wars minifigs and then some Ninjago buddies as well. If you ever try to do Bible characters, you want to use Jedi and Sith robes, Ninjago robes, you can use pirate costumes. Those are what I recommend. But yeah, Stud Shorts, yet another Lego YouTuber. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. What kind of content do you make, Studs? Okay. Go outside, gotta go eat dinner. See ya, I'll catch you next time. Hey Landon, welcome to the stream. Oh, we've got two Landons. Let's see, Studs, you want to do a Lego Star Wars mock. What kind of one are you thinking about making? Oh, Studs said that, sorry. And Studs, so far you do YouTube shorts. Do you do like stop motions? Do you do builds? Do you do like building sets? What do you do with your content? I'm curious. La La Land, what is one of my favorite Lego YouTubers other than myself? Well, thank you for prefacing that it can't be myself. Let's see. I like Master Builder Alec. He's fun to watch. I think he'd probably be my favorite. Although for stop motion, it would have to be Brotherhood Workshop. Even though he doesn't make as much content anymore. He's probably done my most inspired, like, stop motions that made me like, oh man, I'm gonna do this too. But on that sense, I also really like, let's see, I can't remember what his name is now, but My Snail Eats Pizza on YouTube. He was an old Lego stop motion YouTuber. He's really good. Michael Hickox is really good. So those three, Michael Hickox, Brotherhood Workshop, and then My Snail Eats Pizza would be three of my favorite stop motion ones. Let's see, Stud Shorts, you do a lot of Lego polls, but I'm planning on doing some short reviews. That'll be cool. Alala, can I bring the Among Us crewmate back? The Among Us crewmate has been vented. He is back in the wall, so I would have to build another one. And I've already built like 3 of them, or 4 of them. I don't know, I've lost count of how many times I've built an Among Us crewmate. I do want to do my next Bible build, so I am going to get started on that one. Although I am going to put this back. Uh-oh. I was grabbing my Lego case to move it. There we go. Almost. I've got it stuck. There we go. When I was grabbing Burnt Anakin for the Job build, you had to grab him out of my Lego display case, and there we go. He goes right here. Is where I keep Anakin when he gets burnt in lava. Let's see. Stud Shorts, is that a Lego build old toy gun piece in the back? Well, there's a few. So these two are 3D printed. I got them at Bricks and Minifigs. So I've got like a Star Wars blaster in gold. I've got the original Lego pistol. But then the other one, let me just put these back. This is a custom Lego flintlock I made, and it actually does fire. It's even got the part where like, until you pull back the hammer, it actually can't fire. I definitely want to turn this into instructions one day because I really like this build. It's simple, but I really like it. Let's see. Lala, what is a build that you did not want to take apart, but I had to? I made, so my brickhead of myself, or my signature minifig, that one, this brickhead, I made a giant version of him that weighed like almost 5 pounds. He was huge. To my knowledge, it's the biggest Lego brickhead physically built that I know of. I could be wrong, but I couldn't find another one, so I'm going to claim that for now. But yeah, so that's one build that I wish it would have been cool to keep, but I used so many pieces in it, especially since it's not hollow. It's just a fully heavy build. So I used so many bricks making that one. It was a lot. But yeah, so that's probably one that I wish that I could have kept, but don't have enough pieces to. Okay, so now I'm going to consult my plans again. Okay, I've got Job up to Psalms. Now for Psalms, first thing I need to do is we need to rebuild David. Because what I'm planning to do... Ooh, actually. I'm going to change my build a little bit. I'm working on a stop motion that is based on Psalms 23 right now. And I'm going to make a build to go with it. That's what I'm going to do. That does mean, though, that I have to finish the stop motion before Sunday for it to work. But that's okay. I'm sure I can figure that out. Oh, it would be close. Okay, I believe in here I have a shepherd's staff somewhere. Did I consider that a weapon or a tool? If it's a tool, it'll be in this box. Can't remember if I considered the shepherd's staff as a tool or a weapon. There it is. I considered it a tool. There we go. We've got a little shepherd's staff. There we go, and we're gonna use a nice green base plate. Let me see, actually, do I have the right... Yes, I do have what I need to do this one how I want to. Okay. So we're going to make a little nice green pasture that it's going to be based on Psalms 23. And in Psalms 23, it talks about how the Good Shepherd leads us beside the still waters. And I'm going to have him walking by a nice meadow with a little river/lake. Let's see if I can get that to work. Do I have more pieces this color? I do not. I'm going to have to make this work. I might have to use a different shade of green. Otherwise I can't add much detail. We're going to have to use a darker green, but that is okay. Hey Bob, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I got a little bit behind on comments. Let me get caught up again. Let's see. What is my favorite Lego category? My favorite Lego category of like sets, it would be between Minecraft, Star Wars, and Castle. Those three specifically. I like Minecraft because I already really like the game and it just transfers really well to Lego. I love Star Wars just in general, as you might be able to tell. And then Castle just because I like medieval stuff. So, it'd be between those three. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to use a darker green base plate. And I think I might actually start with making the water first. That will make it a little bit easier to do this build. Okay. There we go. And I think if I do this right, so the water will be a deeper blue the further into the center of the water it is. And I think if I do this right, I can make it be 2 shades of blue, which I think would look really cool detail-wise. There we go. Adding in the detail. And don't worry, I'm going to add a little bit more detail to make it so that the transition between the 2 different shades of blue isn't quite as stark. Make it a little bit, I think actually, yeah, like this. There we go. Got a pond, and I'm going to add blue over it so that it doesn't look quite as... So this will be a bit more of a blend to it. Add a few different shades of blue over the top. I think I have enough pieces to do this. If not, we'll make it work. Oh, I definitely don't have enough pieces to do it this way. Unless I use these kind of like stud ones. But that is okay. That'll work fine. There we go. Adding all the detail. I still might not have enough pieces to do it this way, but we're gonna give it a good shot. It's working, kind of. Let's see. Do I do Bible sets? I do Bible builds, but yes. So they're not official Lego sets, but I make my own custom ones. And thank you for subscribing, Stud Shorts. That means a lot. Welcome to the stream, Bob. How long have I done Lego for? I'm not saying how long I did YouTube for. How much have I done Lego? I started building Lego when I was 4 years old, and I have not stopped. It's been a lifelong addiction. And I don't really regret it. No, I don't regret it at all. I love building Lego. And let's see. How did I get all these Lego sets? Just slowly buying Lego sets over the years. Because I started when I was 4, and I'm almost 26. I've been collecting Lego for almost 22 years. And I just, like, I never stopped. I've always liked Lego. I didn't really get out of a phase of buying Lego. So it just kind of kept happening. Is it a problem? Maybe. But I don't regret anything. No regrets. Okay. Trying to grab some pieces that will fit here. Just need 2 more 1x2s. I don't really mind if they're a darker blue, if they're a lighter blue. Either one works. Because at this point, it's just layered texture, which just makes the water seem more smooth. Let's see. Let's see. What side hustle do I do? So I have my regular job. I work at Sight and Sound. I work in retail and concessions. But then my side hustle is this. I do Lego videos. I make some videos for a local Bricks and Minifigs. The one in Springfield, Missouri. Highly recommend them. And I make some videos for them. I've made music videos for people before. And then my own content makes a bit of money as well through Patreon. But yeah, so that's how I pay for all of this. But yeah, mainly at this point, my Lego hobby pays for itself. It's actually a business. So it's exciting. I wasn't sure if I was ever really going to get to a business standpoint. And it did. Here we are. And it is continuing to grow. Okay, we're going to start adding the grass around the build now. Okay. So what we're going to do first is turn this into more of a cubed build. That way we can build bricks around it. Let's see. Stud Shorts, I gotta go. It's late here, sorry, but I subscribed. Keep fighting. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Hey, Fluid, welcome to the stream. How long have I been streaming today? We've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm still gonna go for at least another hour is the plan. So I'm gonna be here a while. Stud Shorts, this is a good YouTuber to be doing biblical scenes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fluid, didn't think there was going to be a stream tonight. It was kind of a last-minute addition. I've just started feeling better over the past few days, so I was like, I'm going to stream today. Stud Shorts, at Stud Shorts is kind of cool as well. He's a Star Wars nerd lol. Fluid, also do. Yes. Hashtag do the do. Hashtag sponsor, not sponsored. Hashtag please sponsor me. I want to make money. Do the do. What am I building? I am building a scene from Psalms. So in Psalms 23, it's talking about how the Lord is my shepherd, and there's a part where it says he leads me beside the still waters, because that's where sheep would drink from. It's kind of an allegorical psalm where it's talking about how, like, essentially we're like sheep and Jesus is the shepherd. But going with that whole allegory, I'm actually I'm doing a stop motion about that as well. But that is still in the beginning stages, so it might be a few weeks before that one's done. Though it is a short one, so I'm hoping to have it done soon. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Yes, we're doing the shepherd scene, although it's from Psalms, not Samuel. But that's okay. That's pretty close. Hey, Chris, jumping on for a sec. Always great to see you live streaming. Oh, hey, Cole. Nice to see you. I saw a long username, and I was like, do I know this username? And then I saw call at the end of it. I'm like, oh, yes. Anyone, if you like to see really cool Lego builds that are life-size accurate weapons, check out Cole's page. It's really cool stuff. I have tried doing life-size swords and stuff like that. It is tricky, and he is very good at it. So give that man a subscribe and a follow, whatever social media he's doing. Looking forward to hanging out with you at our local Springfield BAM again. Yes. Fluid, also you built another jet. Nice, that's cool. Okay, so we've got the base of it now. We're going to add some layer, though, because at the moment, if you look at the water is sitting on top of where the grass is, which is not how a pond works. A pond would have to have the ground higher around it. So we're going to start adding some layer to it. So we're actually going to... Okay, the sheep's going to be here. Let's make it like this. Yes, that'll work. This will look cool, actually. I need a few of these pieces. There we go. And I think I might add like a little tree on this on this section of land as well. That'll look nice, I think. Where are my other green pieces? Oh, there they are. I was like, I know I have more than just this. Okay, that'll work for there. So now we're going to add a bunch of plate pieces so we can add some layering to it without making it super tall. So the angle you're going to view the build from is actually going to be like this. Yeah, like that. Yeah, this is going to work great. I'm excited. This is going to look cool. And what I'm also doing is I'm building over slightly where the water was, just so that the pond isn't perfectly symmetrical. Because perfectly symmetrical ground doesn't generally exist. And so I want the pond to be ever so slightly not symmetrical, so that it doesn't look like it was just man-made water supply. Stud Shorts, yo Chris, my channel has some Lego themed polls based on Star Wars. I'd love to have you comment or opinion on the poll. Thanks, dude. Good night. Good night. I will see you next time, and I will try to remember to do that after the stream. I would love to do that. I've been doing some different polls as well, and it's a lot of fun to do those. So I will do my best to check out your content. There we go. Let's see. I'm liking how this is looking so far. Gonna add a little bit of more of an edge around the pond. That way it looks a little bit more natural. Just adding a little bit more layering. Because I want it to look like a real place. Or something that could be a real place. Not necessarily a real place, but something that looks like it could be. I feel like that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more layering here. There we go. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to put these pieces back. And we're going to have the sheep right here. And we're going to have, I already have a Jesus minifigure that we're going to use as the shepherd. And I think my fingerprints are going to be all over the case, but that's okay. I can wash it later. I'll clean that later. Since Jesus is the good shepherd, we'll have him standing right here. And we'll put the staff in his left hand, that way we can see his face. There we go. them facing the sheep a little bit more. It's always funny on studs trying to make it so that someone's standing naturally and it not looking kind of weird. But I feel like this works. That feels like a fairly good pose because it'll be viewed from this angle. Actually, I don't know. I think if I have him staying a little further back. There we go. Like he's led him up to the water. There we go. Fluid, also, can you pray for my grandma? Yes, absolutely. Anything in particular you need me to be praying for, or do you want just general prayer? I will definitely be keeping her in my prayers. Ragdoll, build a transforming Optimus Prime with no tutorial. I double dog dare you. See, I don't do dares because I like value my time, and also doesn't a double dog dare imply that you're gonna do it too? Because in that sense, I feel like you'd have to like send a picture of you building it first. Otherwise, how do I know it's actually a double dog dare? And I'm thinking for this one, I usually like to use the pre-built Lego trees, but I think I'm going to build my own tree for this one. As much as I'm generally not... I know, like, in Minecraft, people are like, oh, building trees is hard. It's the same with Lego as well. Building trees is very difficult. It is not on my list of my favorite things to do. Yet here I am, and I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to build a tree. Okay. I think like that. Yeah, that should work. Just need the rest of the pieces to build this. That's not the right piece. These pieces I can use to help me build a tree. Okay. Fluid, you think it's pneumonia? Absolutely. Pneumonia is not fun. Even when you're like I had pneumonia when I was like 16. Maybe, oh no, I was a little bit older than that, maybe like 18. And even at that age, it's not fun. But especially at what I imagine your grandma's age probably is, that is not fun. That is not a good sickness to have. So I'll definitely be praying for her. There we go. Let's add another smaller branch near the bottom of the tree. If I can. I should have a piece for this. I thought I had a piece for this. Would it look bad to do it like this? Actually, that looks good. Yeah, we're going to do that. There we go. This piece goes here. That one goes there. Now to add some foliage to the top of the tree, we need some leaves. And then I think I'm going to add some flowers because I want it to be a nice... Ah! My tree fell apart. It's not a very stable tree. Not a very stable tree at all. There we go. Let's try and fix that. There we go. Let's see. Adding in a little bit more for the branches. Is that too big of a tree? I don't know. I'm going to see how it looks from my angle. Not bad, but it needs a little bit more tree, like branches right here. So we're going to build that layer up a little bit. Which will actually probably, we can add a piece to make that a little bit more stable as well. There we go. It's, let's see. Yeah, I think about that tall. And then we can add a bunch of branches to the top here. And then we can add some detail, like, I think flowers on the tree. It could have fruit, but I like the idea of flowers. Flowers, this is kind of a pretty build is what we're going for here. Yeah, I like that. And then put the shepherd back. Actually, we're going to take both the minifigs off because we're going to add some flowers and stuff on the ground as well. Excuse me. Okay. We've got... There we go. We can use this for foliage. And we're going to have flowers and stuff. Go. Gonna add a little bit of a tall flower on the side as well, because I think it will look cool. There we go. Let's see. Hey LDH, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I don't know if your first comment went through. All I could see is just I said hi. So I might have missed it before, or maybe it didn't go through. But welcome to the stream. Fluid, 4 more weeks of school. Nice. Are you the kind of person that you like school, or are you just excited that the school year is about to be done? Or do you still enjoy school a bit? Oh, I made that way too tall. Yeah, that plant is way too tall. I got carried away there. I don't think that a tall flower actually works with this one very well. There we go. Fluid, you're not the kind of person that likes school. Gotcha. You never know. Some people, they're excited when the school year's done, but they still enjoy school. But based on your response, I'm assuming school is not your favorite. I actually liked school growing up, but I did appreciate the summer break once I moved to the States. Back in Australia, we didn't have a summer break. We had, a summer Christmas break, since that was the same season, but it's a lot shorter than summer break here. Our summer break was 6 weeks long. There we go. Adding all the leaves. Foliage. Let's see, the shepherd's standing here, so I need to make sure I keep that area open around a little bit. There we go. Fluid, 6 cruel hours of our lives. You're telling me there's nothing you like about school. Do you at least have a favorite school subject, Fluid? You gotta have at least a favorite school subject, right? There's gotta be something you enjoy in school. Okay, I think I like the amount of greenery on this. I think I'm gonna add one more. But then after that, I think we're good to start adding flowers and other things. Actually, wait a minute, I forgot that I have these little seed pieces that are green. We'll include those as well. I want it to look very alive and pretty. There we go. Adding some more green. This is what we've got so far of our build for Psalms 23. Fluid, lunch. Lunch is your favorite. You're telling me, okay, so I get lunch was one of my favorites too. But you don't have any schools, excuse me. Excuse me, still got a bit of a cough. You don't have any school subject besides lunch that you enjoy. I'm glad you like the build so much. I feel like it's starting pretty well. I feel like I've gotten better at building like greenery and stuff the more that I've practiced building Lego. That's definitely something I feel like it comes with practice. Okay, I don't want the flowers to just be pink, but I want the flowers to kind of be... No, I suppose just random colors everywhere works fine. Let's try that. So we got some yellow. Let's do some pink flowers. I mean, at the end of the day, pink flowers are pretty, so that's okay. For my Esther build, it was mostly pink flowers as well. I want it to be a little bit, not everything being exactly the same. There we go. I'm gonna add some pink on this section. Maybe one here as well. Okay, I think that's enough pink. Let's go to the white flowers. Add a couple of those. Now we've got a little bit of blue. My favorite color. And somehow I have like 2 blue flowers and that's it. Don't know what's with that. That's madness. I should have more blue flowers. What I like about school is when the bell rings. Man, Fluid, you must... We're struggling to find a part of actual school you enjoy, but I guess that's okay. I'm just teasing. I get that school's not going to be everyone's favorite thing. I really liked school growing up. Oh, I forgot like an actual like dark blue flower. I forgot that I had that one. There we go. No, I'm going to move the dark blue flower to right below the tree. And given that we've used most of the flower colors... Actually, wait, I'll use red for the tree. That'll look nice. Red flowers on the tree. It's hard to place flowers under these branches without the branch just falling apart. That's okay. We'll get it to work. It did it again. There we go. Adding more red flowers. And I'm thinking it'd be cool if there was like a bird's nest in the tree. I think that would look pretty. I'm gonna see if I can do that. I've got an idea for a bird's nest. I'm not 100% sure it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, if I can get a way for this to attach like that. Okay, so we're gonna need to remove that flower. Unless, actually, no, we should put the nest back here. Yes, this will work, actually. I think this will actually work well. Just need some green Lego studs. There we go. Now I'm just going to add a bird into the tree. Excuse me. Fluid, I just prefer to stay at home. Okay, I'll stop pestering you about liking a class in school. That's okay. Instead, I'll stay at home and build useless things that bring joy. Hey, I can't really fault you for that. Oops. No, since the egg's white, let's try and do a not white bird. That way the color doesn't blend together too much. I don't want the bird to get lost. How about a blue bird? Let's do a blue bird. That adds more color to the build. There we go. Animal cruelty? What animal cruelty? I'll have you know that I keep all of my animals in the same bag. That is equal rights for all animals. Detain that. What did I do wrong? I keep all my animals safe and secure in a giant plastic bag with no air conditioning or food or water. I think that... What animal cruelty are you speaking of? I have no clue what you're talking about. There we go. And there's my build of Psalms 23 and the Good Shepherd. Animal cruelty aside... Okay, I can keep my animals in a bag. They're okay. But yeah, there's the build. I feel like it didn't turn out bad. I like this one. Psalms 23. And there we go. I like this one. Okay, so I made 2 Bible builds. You've got 2 regular builds. Let's see, so got a build for Tuesday and Thursday, one for Wednesday, Sunday, so I got Friday and Saturday to do. Friday will probably be a meme. Fluid, I never understood why the eggs are so big. Yeah, Lego eggs are weirdly big. Like, they're like twice the size of the bird, which is really funny. Alexandria, that is great. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like the build. Well, I've been streaming for just under 2 hours now, and I still am getting a little bit over my cold. So I'm going to end the stream pretty soon, but before I do that, we're going to read our Bible verse for the day. We are going to end it pretty soon because I want to rest my voice and actually be able to keep making content and actually go to work and go outside. So I can't stream for too late tonight. And we're gonna read Psalms 150. Psalms 150. I'm gonna pause the music. Don't worry, I'm not going straight away. I will be here for a few more minutes. Okay, let's pause the music. Psalms 150. Praise ye the Lord, praise God in his sanctuary. Praise him in the firmament of his power. Praise him for his mighty acts. Praise him according to his excellent greatness. Praise him with the sound of the trumpet. Praise him with the psaltery and harp. Praise him with the timbrel and dance. Praise him with stringed instruments and organs. Praise him upon the loud cymbals. Praise him upon the high-sounding cymbals. Let everything that hath breath praise the Lord. Praise ye the Lord. And obviously the message for that psalm is praise the Lord. Oh man, I've got a major hat here. Let's put that back on. But yeah, so that is our psalm for the day. And let's see, I'm going to put this back real quick. And that is going to be the end of the stream today. I'm going to try to look after my verse. Thank you guys. No, look after my voice. We just read the verse. I'm going to try to look after my voice now so I can keep working and keep making more content for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. And that is right, Fluid. God is love. God is good. Absolutely. God is love. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. And remember, God is good.